Hello students, welcome to class 12th of accountancy. Today we are going to do chapter number 2, goodwill, nature and valuation. In this chapter we will come to know about goodwill, and today our topic will be calculation of goodwill by average profit method. So today we will learn how we can calculate goodwill by using average profit method. Before going for average profit method, let us understand what is goodwill. Meaning of goodwill. Goodwill is an intangible asset. So very first line says that goodwill is an intangible asset. What is the meaning of intangible asset? Intangible assets are those assets which are not having any physical existence. For example, the assets to whom we cannot touch, we cannot see. They are known as intangible assets. So goodwill is also an intangible asset. So goodwill is an intangible asset which places an enterprise at an advantageous position, due to which the enterprise is able to earn higher profits without putting extra efforts. It is so because the efforts made in the past put the enterprise in an advantageous position. So according to this meaning, goodwill puts an enterprise to an advantageous position in which he is earning, or the enterprise is earning, more profit without putting any extra efforts. This is because in past the partners or the owners have worked very hard for the enterprise and established goodwill of the firm, because of which in today's position, without putting any extra efforts, they can earn more profit. Goodwill actually increases your sales, students. So once the sales will be increases, automatically profit will be increases, because the higher the sales, higher profit will be there. So goodwill is an intangible asset which place an enterprise at an advantageous position in which they can earn more profit without putting any extra efforts. Let us see the definition. Goodwill is a thing very easy to describe, very difficult to define. So goodwill is a thing which you can describe very easily, but defining it is a little bit difficult. It is the benefit and advantages of the good name, reputation and connections of a business. So it is the benefit. So you are getting benefit in terms of more sales and getting more profit. Benefit and advantages of good name, your firm is having good name, reputation and connection of a business. Students, if I can give one example, if you want to purchase one air conditioner, for which company you will go? Definitely in your mind, the company name which came right now is a reputed company. It means that company has placed some goodwill in your mind. That's why you had just thought about that company only. So that is goodwill. So according to me, when a customer goes to the same shop again to purchase the product, or the customer purchase the same product again, it is called goodwill. जब आपका कस्टमर आपके पास वापस आए, इसका मतलब आपने उसके माइंड में गुडविल इस्टेब्लिश कर ली है. So goodwill is a good reputation of the business, name of the business and connections of the business. It is the attraction force. It is the attraction force which brings in customer. So because of goodwill, customers comes to you for purchasing your products. So it is an attractive force which brings in customer. It is one thing which distinguish an old established business from the new business at its first start. So it is a thing which distinguish the old business and the business has been established today. So because old business obviously will have some goodwill in the market, and the new business will not have any goodwill. They have to establish goodwill in the market. So that was the definition of goodwill. So goodwill is of two types. First, purchased goodwill. Second, self-generated goodwill or non-purchased goodwill. What is purchased goodwill? When you are paying any cash or consideration for goodwill, it will be known as purchased goodwill. For example, if you are purchasing one company, the company's net asset is 4,50,000 and you are paying 5 lakh rupees for that company, it means the extra 50,000 has been paid for the goodwill of that company. So you are paying 50,000 for the goodwill of that company. So that will be known as purchased goodwill. आपने मेहनत नहीं की है कुछ भी. The old company was there and you had just purchased that company and automatically the goodwill of that company comes to you. So it is known as purchased goodwill, for which you are paying cash or in kinds. Second is self-generated goodwill or non-purchased goodwill. Self-generated goodwill, as name says, that you are generating it goodwill by yourself. You are doing hard work and because of that hard work, or you had established one image in the customer's mind because of which your goodwill has been established. This can be done by giving good services to the customer, behaving well with the customers, introducing new products, etc., etc. By this you can establish goodwill of the firm in the market. So purchase goodwill is that goodwill which you are purchasing, and self-generated goodwill is that goodwill in which you are generating it by yourself. Valuation of goodwill by average profit method can be done by two methods. First is simple average profit method, second is weighted average profit method. Today students will talk regarding simple average profit method. So we will directly do one question so that we can understand how we can calculate goodwill by using average profit method. So this is one example by which we are going to understand how we are going to calculate goodwill by using average profit method. So Hari and Krishnan were partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 2:1. They admitted Shyam as a partner for 1/5 share in the business. For this purpose, the goodwill of the firm was to be evaluated on the basis of 3 years purchase of last 5 years average profit. So this line is very important. How we have to calculate goodwill? The goodwill of the firm was to be valued at the basis of 3 years purchase of last 5 years average profit. So according to this line, first of all we have to calculate average profit of last 5 years, then we have to multiply it with the purchase years, and the purchase year is 3. By doing this we will get our goodwill. The profit for the last 5 years were, it is given here. So 2013-14 50,000 profit, 14-15 40,000 profit, 15-16 75,000 profit, 16-17 25,000 loss, and 2017-18 50,000 profit. Now we have to calculate goodwill of the firm after adjusting the following. The profit of 2014-15 was calculated after charging 10,000 for abnormal loss of goods by fire. So whenever there is any abnormal loss, it will be added back to the concerned year, and if there is any abnormal gain, it will be deducted by the concerned year. So what we will do, first of all we will calculate average profit. We are having these 5 profit and losses, 4 profits are there and 1 loss is there, and 1 adjustment was there of 2014-15. So what we will do, this abnormal loss will be added back to the 14-15 profit. So the profit of 14-15 will not be 40,000, it will be 50,000, because this 10,000 will be added to it, this profit. This is the solution of that question. First of all we will calculate average profit. What we will do, we will make this table, year, adjustments and normal profit. Okay, so adjustment was only in 2014-15, which I had already told you. It is an abnormal loss, so it will be added in the concerned year. So it is added here, 40 plus 10, total 50,000. Then we have brought here the profit and losses. So these 4 are the profits, and 2017-18 was having loss. So this profit will be added and loss will be deducted. So the total profit will be 2 lakh. So the total profit of 5 years is 2 lakh. So how we will calculate average profit? For average profit, you have to divide the total profit by total years. So what were the total years? The total years were 5. So 2 lakh divided by 5, average profit is 40,000. Okay, now you are having your average profit, and according to the question, the goodwill is valued at the 3-year purchase of average profit of 5 years. So average profit of 5 years is 40,000. Now what will be the goodwill? So goodwill is equal to average profit into number of year purchased. So the average profit is 40,000 and the number of year purchased is 3. 40,000 to 3, total profit will be 1,20,000. So like this we will calculate goodwill. First of all, we will calculate average profit, and after calculating average profit we will multiply it with the number of year purchased and we will get our goodwill. Let us solve one more question so that we can understand this concept more clearly. This is our question. Simran purchased Anita's business on 1st April 2020. He was agreed to value goodwill at 3-year purchase of average normal profit of the last 4 years. So first of all, we will calculate the average profit for 4 years and then we will multiply it with 3 because the purchase year is 3 and we will get our goodwill. So the profit of Anita's business for last 4 years was this. These are the profits. All of them are profit. No loss is there. But there are some adjustments. In adjustment, we will remember that all the abnormal losses will be added and all the abnormal profits will be deducted from the concerned year. Okay. So during the year ended 31st March 2017, it means this year 31st March 2017, very first year in which profit is 90,000. An asset was sold at the gain of 10,000. So it is one abnormal gain. So what we will do, we will deduct 10,000 from 90,000 and the profit of 2017 will be only 80,000. Okay. Second, during the year ended 31st March 2018, a machine got destroyed in accident and 30,000 was written off as loss in profit and loss account. So when a machine has been destroyed, it is also an abnormal loss. Okay. If you want to understand what is abnormal profit and abnormal loss, abnormal profits and abnormal loss are those profits and loss which has been happened except the business operations. For example, if we are selling furniture and we are having business of furniture, so except that selling and purchasing of furniture, if we are having some other losses or gains, then it will be considered as abnormal loss or abnormal gain. So this one is abnormal loss, so it will be added back. This 30,000 will be added in 2080. So the profit will be 1,60,000 in plus 30, 1,90,000. So first profit will be 80,000 and second profit will be 1,90,000. Third, during the year ended 31st March 2019, firm's assets were not insured due to oversight. Insurance premium being 10,000, it is a regular expense incurred every year. So because it is a regular expense and we had not deducted it from this year, so we will deduct this 10,000 from 2019. So 1,80,000 minus 10,000, it will be 1,70,000. So these were the 3 adjustments which we had done. All the abnormal losses we had added and all the abnormal profits we had deducted. So now let us see the solution. This is your solution. First of all the adjustments have been done. As I have already told you how will we do the adjustment, and these are the normal profits. We will add these normal profit. We are having total normal profit 6,60,000 of 4 years. Now we will divide it by 4 so that we will get our average profit, and the average profit is 1,65,000, and we will multiply it with the number of purchase years, and the number of purchase years were 3. So 1,65,000 into 3, our goodwill of the firm is 4,95,000. So students, like this we will calculate goodwill by using average profit method. In both the questions there were adjustments and we had solved our question by solving these adjustments also. I hope now the concept of average profit method is clear to you. Thank you.